All right, I'm just going to go over some wear patterns and abnormal wear on some tires. First, we'll start with regular wear in a worn out situation. We've got this guy here, and you can see right across here, you kind of have a flat spot developing, which is kind of raised. That's your tread wear indicator telling you that this tire's time is up. So overall, they got very good wear out of it. It's very well balanced in every other aspect, it seems. Maybe you call this a little bit of feathering, but you know, honestly, this tire looks pretty decent. So they pretty much got their life out of this one. This guy, on the other hand, is a little different. You can see this side is now got no tread on it and is very low, and this side here is really high. And then you've got what they call feathering here. If you can see this angle here, how this one side I can run my finger across it and it slides right over, and this way it kind of catches. That's called feathering, and that's from the tire dragging one way or the other across the pavement, and that's also what this is from. So if you can imagine this tire's a slight angle going down the road, it's going to wear and ride more on this side than it is on this side, and it's going to scuff a little, and it's called one side wear. So anyway, there's always an indicator of an alignment problem of some sort here, and usually is caused by excess camber. So this guy here could have a number of things going, but one that you can look at is overinflation. The center has been worn out and the sides still have a little bit more tread on them. This here is an abnormality in either the molding or the casting. You can see how the rubber has come up and formed in the mold in the wrong, in an imperfection, and it's starting to show through. This guy here was underinflated because of the curve being underinflated. This side here got a little extra wear, and this side did too, while this side kind of wore low like that. So the tire going down the road looks like that, and therefore the outside wore before the inside. The underinflation, anyway, it's a good example there. What else do we have? Over, you would wear the inside, the center of the tire tread, and these guys would be fine, and you would have tread on the outside. Is that about it?
So here's a little picture
Start over.
all of the different ones.
Yeah, sometimes depending on where the wear is on the edge, if it's from the center to the side, that's usually camber, which is if you think about the way the tire is tilted, if you look at the back of a car, if you see the tire tilted like that, that's camber. But if the edge, just the edge of the tire is worn, like more right on the side here, maybe an inch in, and the rest of it looks okay, that usually means a toe problem, which is if you're looking at your tires like this, this would be towed in, this would be towed out. And towed out causes the inside edge to wear on both front tires. Towed in causes the outside edge to wear. And typically you want it pretty close to zero, the toe. You want them straight ahead. The rear tires also have toe adjustment on most cars. So you could actually have one tire in the back wearing weird, and it could be that one tire's toe is off or camber, and you can adjust that in the back. The third angle is caster, which determines when you let go of your steering wheel, if you don't go down the road straight, you're gonna have to adjust caster. It's like a shopping cart wheel, if you think about how it moves in the front. When you push the shopping cart, the wheels like self-center themselves, and if one side caster's off, it'll tend to cause the car to pull to the lower caster reading. So if you have a 2-degree caster, which is a kind of the angle of the tilt of the steering knuckle, which we'll be getting into in the future, that would be a caster problem, and that could cause the car to pull when you take your hands off the wheels or drift to the left or the right. Could also be low inflation. I've had cars that were pulling just because the tire pressure on one side was too low, and you take your hands off the wheel and the one side's dragging more than the other side. So you could actually fix the car just by putting the air pressure right.
Which we're going to go over too later
Yeah.
on. All right.